Comedy history is finally getting its own documentary, and the subject is one man who's quietly controlled late night television for 50 years. Lorne Michaels, the creator of Saturday Night Live, the man behind generations of comedians. And this trailer makes one thing very clear. Even after 50 years in television, nobody really knows him. The new documentary Lorne promises something fans have never really had before: real access to the man behind Saturday Night Live. For decades, he's stayed behind the curtains, quiet, observing, guiding, but rarely explaining himself. Now this trailer suggests they're finally pulling back the curtain. The trailer opens up with Lorne Michaels himself on screen. He's calm, almost dismissive. He says, "We're just killing time here. None of this can be used." It's the perfect opening, because that sentence captures his personality instantly. Private, controlled, always aware of the camera. Then the tone explodes into the history of SNL. Clips roll, crowds cheer, and the iconic line echoes, "Live from New York." It reminds us how massive this show has been. For 50 years, it's shaped comedy. Then the trailer slows down again. Lauren explains something simple but revealing. He says, "What is funny? It's like pornography. You know it when you see it." That line tells you everything about how he thinks. Comedy can't be explained, it has to be felt. From here, the trailer becomes less about the show and more about the mystery of the man running it. Artists and comedians start describing him. Some admire him, some sound slightly intimidated by him. You hear that he has a man behind the curtain energy, someone who's always watching, always analyzing. Even longtime collaborators even admit they don't fully know him. That mystique has always been part of the legend. Then the tone shifts again. Now we start hearing what it's actually like working for him. People start describing the notes he gives, the silent reactions he has, the moment you know when the joke's not working. One comedian says it's like he's blowing the soul right out of your body. It's funny, but it also reveals the pressure of performing under his eye. One subtle thing in this trailer that stands out: the number of legendary comedians who appear. You see comedians from multiple generations. People like Conan O'Brien, Seth Meyers, Steve Martin, Chris Rock, each one giving a slightly different perspective. And that shows how wide Lauren's influence really is. For decades, he's quietly shaped the careers of the biggest names in comedy. By the end of the trailer, the theme becomes clear: reinvention. Lauren himself says that all life is reinvention. That line feels like the core of the entire documentary, because the real story might not be how he created Saturday Night Live. The real story might be how he survived television for 50 years. So the question is this: after decades of staying behind the curtain, will this documentary finally reveal who Lorne Michaels really is? Or will the mystery still remain? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for getting us to the 500 subscriber mark. Our new goal is 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that now, and I'll see you in the next video.